Okay, so you're looking for a storage organizer under the bed. I got it for you. All right. This item, I think it's pretty much just a generic item from Amazon. I got it about 2 weeks ago, but I haven't had the time to put it together. So might as well right now, I'm just do an open box for the item. All right, so what's the inside? Instructions. And so this is a underbed storage box. I got 2 of them. Whoa. And it's made out of the cloth material. And I'm just gonna put some of my clothes, like my underwears or socks, in these guys, and just throw them under my bed. And I can pull it out with wheels. It comes with wheels. Yep. So there's 2 of them. And these are the hardware that put them together. And here are the wheels. Okay, the wheels are kind of small. You can see it, but we'll see how that works. Okay. All right, I have the link to this item from Amazon in my description. Check it out below. And pretty much this video is just a reminder for myself of how to put these things together. Okay. And if you happen to purchase the item from Amazon, you can also use this video as a reference for your build. Okay, first thing first, let's look at the tubes that we have. There are 3 kinds of tubes. Okay, there's the tube A with the thread on the top. Tube B, the thread kind of below the top. And you want to put the tube A stitch into the second one, to the tube B, like this. Okay. And then you have the metal tube as well. There should be 2 of these. And then for each shelf, you just put this together twice, like such. This is step 1. Yep. So you have 2 of these, right, put together, and then 2 of these shorties on the side. All right. Okay, now we're gonna look at these guys, the corner tubes with the wheel. And you're gonna bring up the storage unit itself, and then on the bottom of it, you see these 2 straps right here. You're gonna insert this guy into these things right here. Okay, let's see. Not a very handy, man. I'm trying. So after you put it in, it should look something like this. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do the other 3 corners right now. All right. I got the 4 corners in, right, with all the wheels and the corner pieces. Now I'm gonna put the pipes into the hose. Put the small one on the side, just like that. Pretty. And then you put the long ones here on the long side. Sweet. Okay, again the short one. Kabam! And the last side here. Okay, we're done. All right, now we are going to tie the tension rope together. This is, I think, the most confusing part. So the instructions said you have to do the short tension rope first. So from the shorter side, okay, so you can have like, make sure the tension rope here, you go over the pipe, okay? And you tie it down here. It's kind of hard to do with the camera. So here you go. Okay, so you pull it over the pipe, and then like that. Okay, let's do the other side. Same side here. Now this strap, you gotta come over here and then spec on the other side, like such. Okay, same thing on top. Find the rope, tension rope right here. Okay, again, I'm not going under, we are going over the metal pipe, over and across. Okay, so remember, over and across. And you have that. Okay, 4 of them. And then next step, you are going to thread the long tension side across to the other side. Okay, again, let's do this one first. So this one, you're gonna go over the metal, right, and then across. But this time, you actually need to thread it. So you're going over this, under this, and over this, and under this. So over, under, over, under. See that? Let's put it right here. So that side is done, okay? You do it on the same, on the other side. All right. Again, over the metal part, send it across. As you go across, you want to go over here, all right, on the first one, over, under, you go under, all right, go under, and then over, under. Make it straight. Over, under, and smack it back in. Okay. Listen. And here we go. Okay, I'm gonna zip this guy up. When you zip it, make sure the zipper liner here is kind of flopped to the bottom, so you gotta kind of flip it up a little bit. And zip it like that. So yeah, got some clothes here, my jacket, and some sound equipment here. All right, ignore the mess around this thing. That's why I got this one, right? So under my bed, this is storage. You gotta make sure you measure the height that you have here, the clearance from the bed to the bottom of the floor. So you can put this in, ooh, effortlessly. Okay, because it's on wheels, right? So you can just pull it out easily, like that. Push it back in, woohoo! Nice. All right, the underbed storage. Who should get it and who should not get it? Myself, I am actually not using it for my bed because my bed is a queen size bed. I actually have a lot of under the bed, I would say width under my bed. So the storage itself is actually not that long, right? You can see, all right, it's not too long. So if you want to put it under your bed, you probably, if you have a single bed or twin size bed, that is perfect. And that's what my intention was too, because I'm gonna use it to store some of my kids' toys or books, you know, and under their bed because they have a twin size bed. It's much smaller. So the width, it kind of matches the length of the storage. And that's where I will use it. And I recommend that for that kind of size bed as well. I mean, it's cheap. It's super cheap. And it gets the job done. It has wheels. It's perfect for shoes, not boots. Boots may be too tall for this, but like shoes in general, clothes, blankets, right? Those kind of stuff, you can definitely put in there, no problem. It does have a weight limit. Just don't put like super heavy stuff on there. I think books are fine. I wish the bottom was a little bit more sturdy, but it gets the job done. It's lightweight. I mean, you can put this either under the bed or, you know, up in the closet if you want to. It's really lightweight. So that is the perk of that. Now the advantage of having this under bed storage is that it's actually on wheels, so you can actually pull it out pretty easily, as you can see from the previous shots. And the second thing is the that it has cover. That's very important, because when you put stuff under the bed, a lot of times it will get dusty, and if you have like a blanket that has like feather inside, the feather will get into your items under the bed. So with this cover, little cover right here, you can cover all the dust and feathers from whatever's above the bed. So that's a really good thing to have. I got this thing for like a 30. Oh, how much is it? Oh, yeah, $37.99. Right now it's on sale on Amazon. It's like $28.99 right now. Depends on when you watch this video. It comes with 2 drawers. Not too bad of a deal. It will keep your stuff under the bed really, really clean, because it has cover and it's easy to pull out. So I think it's worth the money. Yeah, because my kids have a lot of schoolwork, like artwork. It's like sentimental items, right? Like they did it on first grade or second grade or kindergarten. They just don't want to get rid of them, because it just has a lot of memories in them, right? Did you keep anything from your first grade or elementary school? Right? It'll be nice to have that. I moved to America when I was 10 years old. I didn't keep any of my stuff from my childhood, so that's a bummer. So yeah, so these 2 storage units will be really great for, you know, sentimental items, pictures, yearbook, right, from your first grade, and a nice picture with your kindergarten teachers. So you can have those items in a safe place under the bed, unless there's a fire or tsunami, and you lose everything. But yeah, I'm just putting up the second drawer right now. Alright guys, thank you again for watching. If you watched to this point, wow, you're my big fan. But until next time, take care of yourself. Peace.